Once upon a time, there was a little boy called Howard who loved writing stories.
Little Howard dreamed of being a writer, and so he sat and wrote every night. But everything he wrote was fucking shite, yeah. Wubba-dubba-doo, wubba-dubba-doo. Worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world. He's a stupid, suck-ass, rubbish writer.
Welcome to the worst writer in the world with me, Rufus, and he's got handles on his head, he's made of gold, he's drilling for balleranium. It's
Howard Long.
Thank you to the British Comedy Guide for hosting this show, thanks to you for listening to this show, and thanks to all of our lovely patrons on Patreon for supporting this show, especially this week's writer of our plot so far, Rose Parsons, who sent us this. We start with a spoiler-filled synopsis of the whole story. Or do we? Because actually, there are 3 synopses. We learn that this story contains no regeneration, no Davros, and no filleranium. Or does it? Because actually, the story contains all those things. The Daleks go to Varnos, an uninhabited planet, to get some fetrolanium. Or is it uninhabited? Actually, the Cybermen live there, and they have all the fetrolanium. The Daleks have been planning to give the Cybermen a golden shower and take the fetrolanium for themselves. But can they? Because the Cybermen have been shutting down all the Daleks' gold mines. In fact, the only problem the Daleks face in their quest for fetrolanium is the Cybermen. Or is it? Because the Doctor is also here. The story begins. Varna is about to drive her drill through a Thal village, but she is interrupted by a sad Cyberman. So, Howard, what do you remember about last week's episode of Conflict, the final Doctor Who story?
Mostly, I remember there was one Cyberman who was called Valek.
Yeah, and a Dalek called Diberman.
Yeah, him as well, yeah. Valek had 2 jobs. One was whisking eggs and the other was unblocking toilets. And he was also...
Plunge Cyberman.
He was also a disabled Cyberman, so he had to roll around everywhere.
So, do you remember anything that happened in the script, not just us talking rubbish?
Okay, not a lot happened in the script. In the script, we focus in on a miner on the planet of Varnos, where there's a stone of Valos hidden for some reason. Or is there? And
is it a stone of Phallos?
Ooh, maybe that's where the Daleks want it. They like long things.
Look at the shape of this stone. What am I going to do with this? Drilling. That's right, I'm going to drill with it.
Yeah.
So we're on a planet where there's Daleks and Cybermen, both after the same rock, right?
Sure.
Both after the same magic rock. Is that basically true?
I don't know if they're both after the rock.
But I mean, it might be a more complicated version of that, but essentially, there's a planet with a magic rock on it, and Daleks and Cybermen are both looking for it, right? As good as. Daleks and Cybermen both have an interest in this planet, right?
Yeah.
And so they're both there, and they're fighting each other to kind of get control of whatever it is they want on the planet, right?
Yeah, it's very
Is that
clear.
true?
Yeah, definitely that.
And there's some Thals who do driving for Daleks, right?
Yeah.
The Daleks have Thal drivers, but they're very, very unlucky because they've been working for Daleks for years. And the first time that Grey says, "Do you know what? I think the Cybermen are rubbish." One walks in and hears him.
Yeah. Is he behind? He's behind me, isn't he?
It's very much one of those. And they never expected that because they work for Daleks.
Yeah, right.
So there's no way a Cyberman's going to walk in when you're in the middle of saying how shit they are. So let's get back to them and find out what happens next. Right, so shall I just do... Oh, is there going to be loads of fucking Cyberman conversations? What voices are we going to do for, like, various Cybermen?
Do an easy voice. That's not difficult.
I'm afraid
I'm afraid that is where you are wrong. Restrain them.
You should probably do that. You should probably do what's he called? Malcolm.
All right, okay. Yeah. I'm afraid that is where you are wrong. Restrain them. Two more Cybes step out from behind. Gray draws his gun and is immediately shot down by a cyber weapon. Varna is knocked out.
That's very gentlemanly of
We have every chance of winning, actually, says Varna.
Does he say actually?
Doesn't say actually, I added that, sorry.
Yeah, they're cyber gentlemen because, like, you know, they don't kill women. They like knock them out.
That's nice. That's cyber. So that's very cyber chivalrous of them. At the Thal village, a male Thal with the usual blondish hair is sat at a table. His name is Condal. He is a resistance fighter and is working on a new weapon. Beside him is another almost identical Thal named Ratep. Ratep watches for a while, then he speaks.
Ray Tep, remember?
Oh yeah, Ratep, yeah, sorry.
G'day.
I don't know why you bother, Condal. You can't ever hope to destroy the Daleks with that primitive piece of machinery. We might as well leave them to do what they want. Ratep, if we leave them, then they will strip this planet clean, destroy all our crops, and that is unlucky.
That is unlucky.
That is unlucky. Okay, on the gold miner, the Cybes are taking over and blasting their way through a lot of slaves and the odd Dalek.
The odd one.
Hello, I am the odd Dalek.
I like other Daleks. Oh, he's so odd.
Yeah.
Have you seen the way he looks at me?
No, it's just a Dalek who lives with Walther Matthau.
Okay, right, yeah, all right. Yeah.
Right, so Varn, okay. In there, that is where the Dalek Supreme should be. Vry. Will our cyber weapons have any effect on the door? they're all going to be brummies.
Yeah.
Calculations show that the alloy is not very strong. Penetration could be expected at 1635. Will the Daleks not know we are here? They will know. Surely we will all be shot down before we can enter. Not so. We shall first use the explosive Dalekanium. This will put them off balance, allowing us to enter and take control.
Dalekanium.
But the Dalekanium is not stable. Several of our race have been working on that.
It's going to fucking explode if it is, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got some stable Dalekanium over here. It's also called a rock. Yeah, that destroys the whole point. I wanted to blow up, you twit. All right, sorry. I'll go put my rock away then.
Yeah. Don't you do that?
What's wrong with you?
I just thought that maybe you'd like my rocket.
It doesn't.
Bring it along.
It doesn't explode. It's great. I want something that explodes. All right.
Incidentally, it's called the Stone of Valor, so that's what we need that to do with.
No, I don't need that. I want an exploding rock. Several of our race have been working on that. It is now even more effective than before. It is also very stable. Nothing can stop us now. Basically, it was unstable before, so I got a beer mat and put it under one of the legs. Now it's really fine. You can put your drink on it. It doesn't spill or anything. It's great.
You can put fucking horses in it now.
Focus on the storeroom. The usual wheezing, groaning noise is heard. You just you can't write the TARDIS noise, can you? Or just not even bother. The TARDIS is materialising. I reckon the showmakers would go, oh, hang on, should we put the wheezing, groaning sound in or not? Because it doesn't say in the script whether there's a wheezing, groaning sound. Better make the TARDIS appear silently for this script.
Yeah, and it doesn't say whether there's a police box. It should be a chair. A chair appears in the room.
And the Doctor Who gets out of it.
Silently a chair appears, yeah.
Yeah.
Doctor Who gets off it. Doctor Who's just sat on it.
Jamie is there too.
Yeah. It'd be much better if Doctor Who just span around in space and materialised, wouldn't it? And then Jamie out his pocket.
Holding onto his companion by the hair. The usual wheezing, groaning noise is heard, and the most TARDIS of all the TARDISes, the TARDIS materialises.
Tardiest TARDIS, because it was late. But how can it be late? It's a time machine.
In that case, it can only be late.
Yeah.
What? How can a time machine be on time?
It's always late for something, right?
Okay, now we've established that. The TARDIS materialises. Inside the TARDIS, the Doctor and his companion, to be called John Doe.
Jamie Doe.
Doctor Who! Yeah, that's his first line. Oh, Doctor Who!
Yes, Jamie.
Yes, John.
John.
He calls him.
John,
I like him calling him John.
Yeah, of course he does, yeah.
Okay, yes, John. Where are we, Doctor Who? John is looking at the scanner screen. The scanner.
Well, you're looking at the scanner screen.
Yeah.
You fucking tell me.
Don't look at the scanner. Look at the TV on the wall. That's what shows things. That's where I scan in my photos. I've already told you that. We are on the planet of Miron. But I thought you said it was uninhabited, Doc. Yes, I did. Then why are we in some type of building which is packed with books, papers, and black suits?
Black suits.
What? The Doc gets up from fiddling with the control console and stares at the screen. Oh, where did I go wrong, I wonder? Did you press anything you shouldn't have? No, I didn't, Doctor Who.
Doctor. And Doctor Who just can't conceive of the idea that, like, you know, maybe...
He's gone to the wrong place,
Yeah.
even though that always happens every time.
No, but he always
Or
thinks
back
he's
then
gone to
it
the
did.
wrong... No, he does think he's gone to the wrong place. He never thinks he's gone at the wrong time, does he? Like, if he goes, like, he lands on an uninhabited planet. Always
later.
uninhabited? For its entire existence, it was uninhabited. Why are they going there?
Yeah, it's a fixed uninhabited point in time, this
yeah,
planet.
yeah.
You can't inhabit
Yes.
it. You try, it just won't let you.
We're like, why are we going there, Doctor, if there's nobody there?
No, I'll tell you what it is. The reason it's uninhabited, right, is because this planet does not have people gravity. Right?
yeah,
So if people go on it, they just float away.
Yeah. So we're going to need to wear people boots.
Yeah, we're going to need to wear spikes on our shoes.
But why would I wear a Doctor Who if you've got that?
You'll be floating away, Jamie. I'm sorry. Outside the storeroom, we see a person running down the corridor. Yay, corridors. He is being chased by a Saib. A man. Oh, it does carry on the same side. You were abbreviating it to Saibs earlier. I thought you were saying a Saib. But it does say Cyberman. Outside the storeroom, we see a person running down the corridor. He's being chased by a Cyberman. He opens the storeroom door and dashes inside. The Cyberman has unfortunately seen him and also enters the two... Oh, there's no punctuation. Okay, and also enters. The two inside the TARDIS see the man enter the room and then hear a shot. The man drops to the floor. The Doc and John gasp. They cannot see the assassin, though. After a few seconds, the Doc speaks. I think it's safe now. Yeah. So basically, they watch someone get shot, wait for a few seconds, that's what it says, a few seconds, and then go, let's go and have a look. I'm sure it's safe now after that guy just got shot 5 seconds ago. Like to take a look, John? Curiosity killed the cat, Doc. The cat dog? What, that, like a vet?
Yes.
Curiosity killed the vet? Yes. I know, but we're not cats.
Yeah,
are
vets.
we?
I'm a doctor, not a veterinarian. Although, if your dog is ill, I can cure it.
It's on my Sonic head setting, 431, cure dog. Yeah, of course, we should, recently in Doctor Who, as we record this, Doctor Who got rid of his sonic screwdriver by giving it to Davros, and instead got himself some sonic sunglasses.
Yep.
And we thought that was such a good idea that we thought they should go further, and he should have a sonic head.
Definitely.
Right? Because why does it, then he can't lose it. And if he does, he's not. That's the least of his worries.
He can lose it if he's John Pertwee because like he's always swapping his heads around, isn't he?
Well, but John Pitt, he won't have one. He gets to keep the sonic screwdriver because he lives in the past. Right?
Yeah, but I mean, like, you know, time travel.
Yeah, but he's not allowed to come to the present because he's dead, right?
I mean, when George Lucas like goes back and like CGI's a sonic head onto John Pertwee, right?
Well, until then,
Let's show.
until that happens,
yeah, that's a character. Right?
until that happens, we're safe.
Pass me my other head.
Leave a sonic head.
I need that head. Cake eating head.
Oh, here you go, Doctor Who.
Thank you very much. I just take my sonic head off.
Oh no, he's taking your sonic head off.
Why do you sound like all my female companions? Very strange.
You sound like this. I'm not sure. I'm a bit scared of donkeys. I don't know what
Was
she
that a
said.
characteristic?
I don't know what.
A bit scared of donkeys.
No, she
Is
was.
that how they pitched that character? Oh, we're going. Basically, this new character is going to be a bit scared of donkeys. I don't like her. Get rid of her. Get a boobed one instead. Okay, here's Joe Grant.
That's a do it. Come in, Joe Grant.
But that is what happened, right? They got
Did
rid of.
like a size of John Pertwee?
Didn't you tell me that was what happened? They got rid of Liz Shaw because
She was too smart, yeah.
right, and got a boobed one instead. Right, next inside Dalek control room, the Daleks are watch the hole.
Oh, they watch the hole. Glory hole.
Increase in size on their
Stick
door.
your sucker in that hole.
Yeah, they're watching the hole increase in size on their door.
Oh, yeah, they're watching the hole increase on their door.
Yeah, I got that, but I don't know what the fuck it means.
It's because that Brummy Cyberman's like using a
Is he
special
making
laser to
okay.
make a hole in the door.
Okay.
And the Daleks
It's
are watching
stable.
it because they think it's like telly or something.
Okay. Supreme Dalek.
Don't think much to this program. Put
Intruders.
neighbours on.
Intruders.
Jamie, you've taken a skirt off and you're wearing trousers. What's going on?
Oh no, the Daleks have noticed.
Trousers, Doctor Who.
Hey Jamie, the Daleks won't be happy when they find out that you're intruders. Intruders shall be through in 6.7 seconds. So these
Rels.
are rubbish. Yeah, these are rubbish trousers. They're going to wear them out in 6. Intruders shall be worn through in 6.7 seconds. 6, 5, 4. Get ready. 2, 1. No, they say intruders. That's the surprise twist. They never said intruders. Shall be through in 6.7 rels. 6, 5, 4. Get ready. 2, 1.
Hold on a second. 6, 5, 4. Get ready.
That's
how
how
number
Daleks
3.
count. Yeah. It's exactly the same as English, except 3.
1, 2. Get ready. 4, 5.
Which is confusing if you're a human and you hear that. And they're just like counting raisins or something, and you're like, "Get ready for what? What?" And they go, "No, I'm just making a spotted dick."
Counting raisins.
I couldn't think of anything else they might count. At this, all 5 Daleks that were in the room vanish.
Oh.
And the Dalekanium, which is thrown in, just blows up a few control panels.
Ah.
The Cybermen enter with their weapons ready to fire, but lower them when they see the room empty. This is illogical unless the Daleks have built themselves some transportation units like that of our own. The Cybermen are so engaged in their discussion that they do not notice 3 Daleks glide into the room. Do not attempt to escape or you will be exterminated. The Cybes spin round to see the Daleks, and then they do some disco dancing. The Daleks wave their gun sticks menacingly at the Cybes.
I'd like to see that.
Why? Why did they not just kill them? Why do they need to keep these Cybes alive?
Maybe they want to get as many Cybermen as they can and glue them together to make an ultimate Cyberman.
Yeah, maybe. The Daleks wave their gun sticks menacingly at the Cybes.
Yeah, I mean, that's an impossible stage direction, that really, isn't it?
Menacingly, yeah. I mean, they wave them. And
Waggle them around a
We
bit
hope it's
stupidly,
menacing, yeah.
Waggle their egg whisks at the Cybermen.
On my signal, fire! Oh, this is
right.
whispered. On my signal,
Whispered.
fire! Do Cybermen whisper a lot?
They do now.
Okay, Dalek 2. Come quietly, and you will be allowed to live.
Dalek's gone, here, Cybermen whispering.
You are wanted for questioning.
Oh.
Fire! The 3 Cybes blast away at the Daleks, and the Daleks shoot back. Mm-hmm. Both hide behind sections of machinery.
Oh.
Dalek 3, good line. Help! Help! I am being attacked! Dalek 3.
Dalek 2's like, yeah, we're aware of that. We're being attacked too.
Yeah, but as we know from
Jesus Christ, Keith.
As we know from New Who, though, right? From latest Who, what you can say quite complicated things inside your Dalek suit, but it comes out as a fairly smaller like selection of phrases, right?
That's
so
true,
in there, he's like, "Fucking hell, I'm crapping myself.
yeah.
I'm really scared. I don't like Cybermen. I've always had a phobia of them." Yeah. And it's just coming out. I am being attacked.
Yes.
In a minute, it'll be like, "I am a Dalek."
Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah.
I wonder what John's saying.
Yeah.
Dalek John's actually saying. in there.
Because all the Daleks would know that themselves, wouldn't they?
Yeah, totally. They like just sit around wondering what their friend Daleks are really saying.
Daleks probably figure out a way of like getting this across. Maybe like shooting actual messages into walls.
Yeah. But how do we know? Because it's all done with their brain, right? Even the shooting. So if they try and shoot a complex message and it just says
I am a
exterminate,
Dalek.
or I am a Dalek,
Yeah.
yeah. And they're like, oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
I was trying to write poetry. It just says exterminate, I am a Dalek.
I was thinking about the day, is it called the Day of the Doctor, the anniversary special recently?
Yeah.
Because I kind of think I watched it again by accident. And like John turns up and he like gets a gun and shoots no more into a wall, and like that's the whole premise of the thing. And
Yeah.
I was watching him do it, and then I thought, Why is he writing no more in English? Like, we know that they have like this kind of like Time Lord language, just sitting there just like writing no more, and the Daleks are looking at it like they know what it says or anything.
Maybe it's like on Earth. On Earth, English is the universal language. So if someone who speaks German wants to speak to someone who speaks Japanese, then they'll probably communicate in English. So maybe that's actually turns out that's not just here. That's throughout the universe. So when a Dalek speaks to a Cyberman, they actually do speak in English, and when Time Lords turn up and have a chat with a Zygon, they're like, right, how you been, Mr. Zygon? And they're like, well, I've started to fly. I'm a Flygon now.
Yeah. But why on a wall? Why not write it in the stars or...
Move some stars around.
Who's fucking seeing that when he turns up on Gallifrey in the middle of a war and like shoots no more on a wall? He's not like Banksy, is he? It's not like everyone's going to notice.
No, we're seeing it. I think that's the thing. That was a message to us, the viewer. Because we know that John Hurt is mad as hell and he's not going to take the Daleks anymore. It's. I mean, it is just kind of symbolist. It's the I don't use guns thing, isn't it? Like, that he hasn't used for a couple of Doctors. But it turns out that there was a Doctor, like a couple of Doctors ago, that did use a gun, even though we know that because we saw people like Tom Baker like shooting the crap out of people.
Oh yeah, kind of Baker loved killing stuff. He should have been called Killing Baker, shouldn't he? Yeah, good.
And John Hurt.
Yes, of course.
John Hurt the Daleks.
To death.
Hey, future Howard.
Hey, how you doing? Here I am in the future. Ooh, look at my jumpsuit. Do you like it? It's all silver.
I do. I like your flying car.
Thank you very much.
And your killer robot. And all that jazz, in fact. I love that. But just ask your killer robot to wait a minute before he murders us, because we've got to do a link.
Damn K9.
Ask Arnold Schwarzenegger's skeleton to just wait for the sex for 5 minutes while we do this. We'll bone him later.
Affirmative, mister. Sounds what he sounds like, right?
Mister, yeah, that's a great... Oh, mister. Oh, mister, I will have sex with you later. I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'm Arnold Swinky Nuggets. Would you like some of my Swinky Nuggets? It's me.
I've got lots of them.
I'm Arnold Swinky
Oh,
Nuggets.
so many Swinky Nuggets. Oh, my God.
Yeah. No, not now, Arnold Swinky Nuggets. I don't... Told you.
Yeah.
Stop trying.
Take your legs and get out.
And
okay, you don't want my legs? Okay, then, bye.
stop calling your legs Swinky Nuggets as well.
Okay. Anyway, we're here in the future to make things more clear.
Yeah.
To help you understand what's going on.
Well, we're more drunk in the future, aren't we? If you think about all so much
we've
more
got 5
alcohol.
years extra alcohol.
Yeah. It would make much less sense now.
All right, so what's just happened is we've just been listening to some Daleks and Cybermen fighting and hiding from each other, right? And now we're going back to Doctor Who and Jimmy.
Yes.
The Doctor and John step out of the TARDIS, looking around them very cautiously.
Took a long time.
John is the first to speak.
They said it was all right to go and look right now, and then, 10 minutes later, after we've had a conversation about Day of the Doctor, they finally get out of the TARDIS.
Yeah. You were right, dog. It is safe now.
Yes, because 10 minutes have passed whilst Rufus and Howard had a conversation about the Day of the Doctor. What, you not listening? Or what?
The hilarious killing Baker joke and John hurt a Dalek. Come on, that was amazing. You were right, dog. It is safe now.
I mean, he's called Jamie McRimmin, isn't he? Hey, give me some of that McRimmin I like so much. Oh, Doctor Who.
It's just where I come from, rimming's not a thing.
Yes.
You taught me what that is.
Yes, we're very big on that in Gallifrey.
Well, of course I was right. Now let's take a look at our host, shall we? Eh? Said in a puzzled voice. Oh, him. John catches on. The Doctor and John. Oh, the Doctor and John.
That's a disease, a space disease that's going around.
Oh no, Doctor Who! I've got on!
Yes,
Oh
well.
no, you are bleeding.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't come near me anymore. I don't want any more of your macrimming. You're giving me your on.
The Doctor and John go over to the body, and the Doc examines the body. Some kind of invisible light beam. The Doc takes out a small device from one of his many pockets. This takes several minutes. And the Doc keeps grumbling.
This is better than 10 seconds.
Yeah, this is much better. The Doc keeps grumbling that he can't find the right thing.
about 5 minutes. Oh, I can't find the right
Shit,
thing.
this is not the right thing.
I cannot find
I
the
keep
right
finding
thing.
the wrong thing in
This
my
is the wrong
pockets,
thing.
like for several minutes. When he does, he presses a button on it and begins to scan the body. What a scene! For several minutes, the doc goes through his pockets and grumbles about, I cannot find the right thing. Wrong thing. This is wrong. Oh my God, I've got so many wrong things in my pocket. Oh, not another wrong thing. Hey, look, Jamie, it's a battery tester. Oh no, that's the wrong thing. That's in case anyone gets swallowed by green light from a bag.
Yes, of course, it's not really a battery tester. Because if I press this button, it does not test a battery.
It does something else. Yeah.
What, Doctor Who?
Here's my sonic John Pertwee head. Okay. Hey, let's get rid of that. Here's all Radar's amazing inventions. Here's his kettle that I used to defeat the master.
Here's making water hotty
Make water
boiling.
hotty pot.
Hotty pot.
Yeah. Okay, I won't be needing that on this adventure. I already used it.
I'm panning for time. Come on, my episodes don't have much in them. So like 6 minutes of Tom Baker Doctor Who like taking stuff out of his pockets, saying, "Ooh, this is wrong." Good stuff. There's a big pile at the end of it as well.
There's a pie at the end of it. What?
No, so there'd be a big pile. You're just getting stuff out, making a massive pile.
I like the idea that there's a pie at the end.
Yeah,
of
he's
it.
got a pie in there.
He's
as
like,
well.
okay, oh look, a pie. Here you go, Jamie. Oh, thanks, Doctor. How long's that been in your pocket?
I know you like pies.
Like a week. Right, so the doc begins to scan the body. What are you doing, Doc? I'm trying to see what the ray has done to this man. It's killed him. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong with his insides.
His insides.
Rather strange, really. The doc's scanning device
But he's got a big hole on his outside.
Maybe that's what killed him.
Oh, that makes no sense, though. Yes.
No holes on the inside. Oh, there's one on his head. Yeah. No, this is quite a good line. The doc's scanning device has reached the head. When it makes a loud bleeping noise, the doc looks at his mini machine. That can't be right. Let me check that. The doc moves his device over the body again, and once again it bleeps when it reaches the head.
Yes.
That's going to be a good scene. So he scans the whole body once. After 3 minutes of going through his pockets, he scans the whole body, bleep at head. I'd better do that again. Hang on, let me just put all the things back in my pocket. Let's start at the beginning.
Okay, yes. And then he's again, beeps at his head again. Yes, that is definitely his head, Jamie.
That is impossible. No weapon is capable of such a thing. And what race would create such a thing?
I think.
What? What is it, Doctor Who? This man has had his thoughts and all his knowledge drained.
Right.
And to finish off, his brain has been scrambled. Like eggs. The Doctor and John stare at each other, both terrified by the fact that at any time the same could happen to them. I don't know if that is any worse than just, death. You know, like, being shot by a Dalek, pretty bad. Being, like, turned into a Cyberman, pretty bad. Having your thoughts drained out of your head and then die, also bad, right? You know, stabbed, shot, thoughts drained. It's no worse.
Yeah, but I mean, what kind of race could think of brain scrambling? It's probably thinking it's the Daleks because they've got egg whisks, right? But it's not. It's the surprise.
That is the shock. Only one race could make scrambled eggs. Daleks.
Yes.
But the Cybermen have hands. No, they haven't got egg whisk. But maybe they could get some with their hands. No,
that is not what their hands are for. Their hands are for scrambling brains. They can't carry whisks around. How would they scramble brains if they...
Hold on a minute, Doctor Who.
Yeah?
Okay, don't worry about it.
No, I'm not worried. I'm terrified that the same could happen to me at any moment.
Yes, my brains may be scrambled.
By an invisible ray that you can't see.
Okay, so Doctor Who and John found someone who had been shot by a brain scrambling gun and just kind of freaked out about it. Like, it's the worst thing that they could possibly imagine in the universe.
I agree.
But now we're going back to the Cybermen who are attacking the Dalek miner. Focus in on the three Cybs hiding behind a computer console.
What in the
hiding console.
Hey.
They are discussing a way to destroy the remaining Daleks.
Shoot them! No, hit them with a stick.
Yeah. No. Use that like Doctor Who's great plan, right? If I don't remember this, but if they're doing something that stops them from dying, and then they get an order to go off and kill a Thal,
Oh, yeah.
then they'll stop doing the thing that stops them from dying and die.
Okay.
That's how Tom Baker Doctor Who did it. No. The logical move is to aim for the monitor screen that they are situated behind. If we hit it in the correct location, it should start off a chain reaction, destroying the Daleks and disabling the miner so that it may no longer dig for the gold that the Daleks need. Will we not be caught in the blast? We will have an ample amount of time before the explosion reaches this side of the room. What about the Daleks' transportation units? If they had any, they would have used them when we destroyed the first Dalek. Yeah, because Daleks are famous for running away at the first sign of trouble, aren't they?
Yeah.
One Dalek gets killed, the other's like, run away!
Yeah.
Quick! Escape! I am scared!
Roll away.
Meanwhile, on the Dalek side of the room, the Daleks are also discussing a plan. This is like a comedy scene.
Let's shoot them in the Cyberman. No.
This is brilliant because you go like, it's over the Cyberman going, I think we should shoot them, and then the Daleks going, I think we should shoot them. We shall aim for the computer console that they are situated behind. This will cause a chain reaction, though. Some Daleks have deep voices, don't they?
Yeah, they do, yeah.
The damage will only be
I mean, they
minor.
don't usually sound like BA like that, but I mean...
This one does.
Yeah.
Except on the Cybermen, they will be destroyed. I ain't getting on no plane. Will there be enough time for us to escape?
Here, Dalek Zeg, have some milk. Thank you.
I don't trust your milk. I think you're going to drug me. But let's just tell the listener about milk, right? Because for years
Sure,
you
we
were
must have
making
done, right?
you were making the milk joke about BA. Like,
Yeah.
You just thought that was the staple of. Like,
It
that
is.
You thought that in the A Team. They always drugged him with milk.
They do.
But we don't know if that's true or not. Because
It's
we watched
true,
the
we
first
watched one
episode.
and it happened.
No, it didn't. You
did.
just remembered it completely wrong. You've changed this in your
That's
brain.
what happened.
They injected him in that first one we watched. There was no milk, and we.
With milk?
Anyway. Oh, I've lost my place. Where are we?
You're at the bit where Dalek Zeg was being given a glass of milk. If that's helpful at all. Thank you. Glug, glug, glug.
Little Howard dreamed of being a writer, and so he sat down to every night. But everything he wrote was fucking shite, yeah. Wubba-dubba-doo, wubba-dubba-doo. Worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world.
Thank you for listening to this episode of The Worst Writer in the World. If you would like to write the plot so far for next week and hear us read it, then all you've got to do is make sure, first of all, you are a member of our secret gang at patreon.com/manbycow. If you're not already, you can sign up for as little as $2
Wow,
and then send it to us using Patreon Messenger or manbycow@gmail.com. Make sure you get it to us by Friday at midnight so that we can definitely have it in time. You know, if you do send it at like 2:30 on a Saturday and also don't understand how emails work, we might not be able to read it because on account of it not existing.
Yes. If you've never sent an email before, just ask a friend.
Maybe practice a few times first, you know. If you would like more audio entertainment by us, then go to patreon.com/manbycow and check out what an extraordinary amount of stuff you could get your hands on immediately for as little as $2. Yeah. Thanks for listening, everybody. Bye-bye, milk.
Bye-bye, milk.
He's a stupid, suck-ass, rubbish writer. Yeah.